Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Crean, one of the chiropractors at Hobart and Kingston Chiropractic, and this is Dr. Sam Crean, also one of the chiropractors at Hobart and Kingston. We are putting together a series of video clips to help people who are runners, joggers or plodders understand a little bit more about what goes into allowing them to run well, run pain-free, and have a good form and good action. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to start the series, and we hope to work through a series of the different things that can happen from, whether it be from hips, groin, knees, all the way down to feet and ankles. So tonight Dr. Sam Crean is going to start off and have a little talk about stability. So over to you.
All right.
What have you got to talk about?
All right. So one of the main issues I see patients coming in for is knee pain, hip or ankle pain. And what we've got to look at first is, are they stable throughout their running cycle? Okay. So stability, we're really looking at your ability to transfer load from your feet up through your hips and proper alignment of your lower limbs. So really what we're looking at, and we can do a nice simple test to check your stability.
Okay, so this is a piece of the whole picture, isn't it? So we're looking at a part of the whole puzzle?
Yeah.
Okay, so and you're going to show us something that everybody can do, so they can turn around and test this at home themselves?
Yeah.
And then you'll have some suggestions on what to do?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Alright, so our first test is nice and easy. We're going to do a squat test. So when we do a squat test, you're keeping an eye on your knee position to see what happens throughout that movement. So, find a space, you're going to give me a squat, and you're just going to stand back up. Now, key things that we want to look out for is if your knees start to join together like this, or your bum starts going in the air, or you start lifting your heels off the ground, we have an issue with stability.
Okay, so if that happens, so how does this translate to runners? What does that mean? Because I know we did an event earlier in the year, and we ran over the bridge, and we saw people whose knees were coming in every step and their hips were dropping. Is this the sort of thing we're looking at?
That's exactly right. So what we're looking at is our femur and tibial position as we transfer load. So if we have a running cycle, if our femur is dropping in through this, we're starting to overload through our medial knee. Our foot is going to be limited in its ability to move, and we're putting a lot of extra pressure on our back.
It's going to slow us down and it's going to hurt?
That's exactly right.
Okay, so if you guys do the squat test and it looks a bit odd or it looks weak and you get someone to check it, what's the next step? What should, if people identify something, what should they be then doing?
Right. If you've identified an issue, then what we need to do is we need to start asking questions. Okay, and then we need to find the appropriate people to ask those questions of. Okay, so things we should be asking is it a lack of stability? Is it a lack of mobility?
Okay, but you know, so if there's an identified weakness, then who do these people come in contact? So obviously we're chiropractors with an interest in sports. I'm a runner, not a good runner. I'm a jogger. But to me, it's always, you need to find someone who understands you, who can actually assess these things. So naturally, Hobart Kingston Chiropractic does this, but you might have someone else that you can talk to about it. But at least do the test and feel free to connect with us. Now, you should be able to link through from this video to our website or contact us if you want to. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's good.
Okay, so my topic tonight is to actually have a look at the knee and what happens when there is a problem with the way the kneecap slides. So I've just got a model. So this is a right knee. So in the running process, this knee needs to bend and straighten as you go through the swing and stance phase. Now, on the outside of the knee here, what we need to do, that's your outside reference point. Now your kneecap should slide in this groove here. Now I don't know if you can see that groove. There's a groove there, and that's where the kneecap should sit. Now, if there's a problem with stability on the inside of the knee, ankle's not stable, or as Dr. Sam showed around the hips and pelvis, then this kneecap tends to slide out, and what that does is it means the kneecap is grinding against the cartilage on the outside of the knee, and it's going to feel really uncomfortable, makes your knee weak, you're going to fatigue and tire quickly. So there's no simple test that we can do to show you for this on the video, but it's a test that we can certainly do in clinic to see if it's working well. And there's a whole series of procedures, exercises and treatment that you can do to turn around and help this depending on how bad it is. So this is our first video clip, and hopefully we'll produce the next one and it'll be up and available for you soon too. Alright, so I hope you guys have learned something and found it interesting.
That's good.
And until next time, bye.